Hey guys, welcome. We're gonna go over a couple of things that I thought were myths. One of them isn't that big. I'm gonna share the big one with you first. If you want, give me 13 minutes of your time. We'll have some fun here. The first thing I want to show you guys is what this guy's checking out at my base right now. I always thought that it was a myth because I've tried everything and I could not get it to work. Now I know I couldn't tame this guy because he's part of a quest. So all I can get is pacify, which is the only thing I could ever get from any creature is pacify. I wanted to tame it and bring it back to my base, arc style all the way, but I could never actually get it to work. In order to make it work, you have to find just the right kind of creature. It has to be a creature that's all by himself. Can't be part of a pack. He has to be a random spawn, which means it can't be a spot where they always spawn at. There's so many conditions. It has to be a certain amount of levels below you. And you have to be above level 50 to even get everything that you need to be able to tame. And then you have to be, a high enough level that you can actually tame it, because it has to be a certain amount below you. So the way that they made this is just fucking ridiculous, but I'm finally happy. All my hard work finally paid off. I got myself my very first sloth. I almost killed him. But when I saw that tame, I got a little excited there. I'm like, wait, what's this? I can actually tame this motherfucker. And I sent him back to my base. My excitement was definitely rising at this point. As you can see, he ran straight for my base. Now, thankfully, he was only right up the hill from my base. Now, he could be, all the way on the other side of the map. And he'll actually run all the way back to my base. And in that time, he could get killed by other players. He could get killed by other creatures. There's so many things that can happen. And thankfully, none of that happened. As you can see, when I load in, he loads in with my base. He's actually part of my base now. And when I load in, apparently he loads with full health. So if he takes any damage, all I gotta do is leave and come back and he's good to go. This guy was afraid. He kept watching it through the windows, and I knew he was interested. He wanted to check it out, but he was afraid to go over there just in case, he might get attacked. So I had to urge him a little, I'm like, here, come on. You'll see him, he crouches down, he sneaks out, all worried that it's going to kill him. He even runs back inside. So there was all kinds of reactions towards it. This is very, very rare, as you might be able to tell already from what I've said. Not many people, if any, have creatures at their bases because it's so complicated. I am actually level 60 something, almost 70, I believe, somewhere around there. And I have never seen a tame at anybody else's base. And as you'll see, this guy, he's a level 79, I think he is. He's 70 something. He's never seen a tame before. You could tell by his reaction here. He's confused. He's got his gun out. He's like, wait, do I kill it or not? Like, I'm trying to let him know, no, he's okay. Look. This is something that nobody ever really sees in this game. Most people don't even know that taming is a thing, and he goes and shoots. Now, lucky for him, he was actually in passive mode, so he can't attack other people or their bases, and my creature is considered part of my base. So when he started shooting at my creature, it didn't do anything. You know, otherwise he would have been fucked up by the guns, the sloth, me, the rockets, everything. So I don't understand what is happening here. How do you have a sloth in your fucking base? Now, every video that I've seen online, they never actually showed the person taming, you know, so I didn't believe that it actually existed. I thought it was all fake, it was all hype, it was all made up. But as you can see, you just watched me go and actually tame it. It is possible. And if you catch a glimpse of my location here, you know, maybe you'll find a random one that spawns up there too. It could be a Deathclaw, you know, a Murloc, another sloth, you know, so just check it out. It's one of the spots where random animals can spawn in. If anything, there's always like legendaries or you know, a good amount of bodies that you can loot with some good stuff on them. So it's worth going there anyway, most of the time. You might as well. Now the next thing I wanted to show you, it's not as big, but they had an event with Sheepsquatch, but at the event you fought imposter Sheepsquatch, you know, and everybody I talked to always said, well, I've never seen an actual Sheepsquatch, so I don't know if he exists. Well, guess what? In the same exact spot I got my first tame, I found this guy. Fucking Sheepsquatch. And let me tell you, this guy is a motherfucker to beat. Okay? You gotta like find a good spot to try to hold your ground, and even then it's tough. You know, my guns aren't that high, I'm more of a melee person, but even my hammer doesn't do too much. And I can't go toe to toe with him because he's so fucking beefy. Okay, so what I had to do was lure him back to my camp. Get my guns to help me do some of the work. Alright? That's what I did early in the game to get by. When there was a lot of stuff I couldn't beat yet, I would try to put my camp somewhere nearby and lure them back to my camp. Let my turrets do all the work. He's getting blasted with missiles and machine guns and everything, and he's still taking it like a champ. Ah yeah, here's where I got stuck. Couldn't jump, couldn't move, couldn't do anything. Sorry about that. Now even with all my guns, I still had a hard time taking this guy down. And as with all legendaries, once he gets to a certain health, he automatically refills the first time. Like a true dickhead. So, there's that. I had to kind of lure him away from my base for a second. This guy's so powerful, you know, I was afraid he might tear apart my whole place. Plus, if he's too close, my guns can't really get him. He's actually in a good spot there where my guns couldn't get him either. I mean, they were doing a little bit, but not much. I was hoping somebody would come to my store or whatever and help me out, but that didn't end up happening until the very end. Sorry guys, nothing I can do about the psychotic 2-year-old that I got here. You know, sometimes she's a little crazy. But I mean, this guy, he was just eating my bullets. Tried my plasma minigun on him and everything. This guy is a true champion right here. he gives you alright loot. You get some, you get his skull and a couple other things. I'm not really sure what I can do with them yet. I'm guessing maybe if I make the Sasquatch outfit, but I don't have that, so I don't know. I mean, I guess I'll have to keep killing them and hope that I find one. Now, I found 2 of these motherfuckers within, I'd say, about 2 hours. Not even actively trying to find him, but he was up there in that same spot. You know, I was checking for all kinds of stuff up there. I kept coming back, and I ended up getting into a fight with 2 of these guys in a very short period of time. So, it's a good spot to find these guys. It's a good spot to find good loot, and it's a good spot to find tameable creatures. It's not far from White Springs. A lot of people like to go to White Springs for the shops and everything, so you know, they can jump down here real quick, spend a couple of caps, come check out your store if you got one and everything. It is not a bad spot at all. Now this other guy shows up right at the end, helps finish him off, and gets the rewards. Just like the police would do, huh? They always show up when it's all over. See, you can see I got some decent things from them. Nothing major. But yeah, those are the 2 things I wanted to share with you guys today. If you waited and watched the whole video, I appreciate it. I hope you liked it. If you can, please like and share it. I'm going to be trying to set up, you know, some stuff with my account and become a more efficient and more pronounced YouTuber. I hope you guys let your friends know. I hope you enjoyed the video. I know my gear and everything kind of sucks right now, but you know, you do what you gotta do, right? Alright guys, thank you. Bye.
Fox transmission received successfully.